Okay, in this session we're going to look at Go Outreaches and Go Teams. So let's start with Go Outreaches. The goal of the outreaches is very simple. We want to saturate whatever area we're in with the gospel message. It means this. Person comes into the area we're working during the outreach, and they are going to get, God willing, they're going to get a gospel tract as a minimum. They are going to hear the gospel in a one-on-one encounter. One of the guys on the team will share with them one-on-one. Or they will hear the gospel through a flip chart. That's the goal. We want to saturate whatever area we're in with the gospel message over that time. So, simple. Go Teams. Again, we're in an area, having an outreach. We want to eventually set up a Go Team that will be able to continue to have outreaches in that area. So a Go Team is a core group of people who can train others. So we're looking for people who we can train. Once they are trained, we're asking them to form a Go Team in the area they live in. And that Go Team will start having their own outreaches in that area. So that's kind of the Go Outreach concept, and the Go Team is the long-term concept where, based on the outreaches we've done, we'll raise up a Go Team that will keep outreaching in that area until basically the whole country or whatever area we're trying to reach is saturated. Outreaches are happening continually. Go Teams are planted in each town and city of the country, and they're just multiplying. That's the end result of all we do. So let's get a little bit practical. During the outreach, we get new people come along, and we give them a sheet, and it's in your manual. It's the Go Outreach checklist, and there's a list of things a beginner will be given to do, because we want to have everything focused in the outreaches. It's not just you turn up and just have a go, but you turn up and you plug into what's happening, and you're given a list, and the list contains some goals. And the goals include, 1, I turned up for the outreach, give it a big tick, great. I prayed that God would guide and work through me today. Tick, if you've done that. You pray and you ask the Spirit of God to work through you, because ultimately if He doesn't, it's a waste of time. Because we need God to be working through us to make what we do effective. Next, number 3, I left a tract, and we just put some options for the person on ATM machine, phone booth, bus stop, and a return slot, letterbox, etc. This will help. Anyone can do that. And when a new person comes in an outreach, we want to make them feel encouraged, at least encourage them, and give them things that they can definitely do. They walk away from the outreach, hey, I participated, I contributed, I gave out some things, I'm part of this. Great. Goes on, I watch someone share the gospel one-on-one, and that's where they just pair up with a more experienced person and just watch them go through it and just pick up ideas and just get a feel for how it is sharing the gospel one-on-one. I watch someone share the gospel using a flip chart. So a flip chart is put up and they're just standing next, just being part of the crowd. So they've done that. Anything they just tick, 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 tick. I prayed for those who were reached with the gospel, very important. And I signed up for training as the last thing. So they get a list like this and they go, hey, look, try and tick some of those boxes. This is some of your goals for the outreach today. So that's for a beginner. Now for someone who's a bit more experienced, we give them another sheet and we go outreach checklist for advanced. Because at every level we want to be growing people, encouraging them and pushing them on to keep growing, expanding what they do. So for the more advanced person, I turned up for an outreach. I prayed that God would guide and work through me today, same as the beginner. I left tracts in some of those places, but for the more advanced person, they all go out and they shared the gospel with someone, one-on-one. Or they went out and they used the flip chart. They also prayed for those who were reached with the gospel. And the last point is probably the most important. They took a new evangelist or a new person who is wanting to evangelize with them and helped train them. So that's something a more experienced person would go through and be given. Again, for their own growth. We want anyone who turns up, we want to help them grow. So that's a little bit about the Go Outreaches and the Go Teams and why we look to do those things. So if you want to know more about it, or if there's a location where you guys are living now that you want us to come in as a team and initiate an outreach and start helping you form a Go Team, then get onto our website again, or it's up on the screen now, and you can have a look at that. Contact us through that website, and we'll get back to you in time, get a team to you. So there you go. That's the session on Go Teams and Go Outreaches. Thanks.